Hey everyone, welcome back. This is episode 19 of Blindfolded Dark Souls. This is going to be part 1 of me trying to beat the Crystal Sage, so I really hope you guys enjoy. Let's get right into it. What's going on, Legends? Welcome back. In today's episode, if you remember from the end of last episode, I talked about building a run to get to the next NPC, and then getting to the next boss arena. So today we're mostly just going to be building a run to do that. I think next episode we're going to be more focused on actually trying to beat the boss. So today we're just going to be building the run. Now, when I go about building runs, I don't always show my process super thoroughly. Starting off, it's usually pretty slow going. Like, I'll just kind of watch the screen as I press into the directions, and then it slowly kind of roughs out the shape of a run. And now, when I'm building a run, there's a few things I'm looking for. The main thing is places to get stuck, because when you get stuck in a spot, it allows you to kind of always find that spot back again. And just have really consistent and well-performing runs that I can do over and over again. For example, right here in this corner. Alright, so all I did from the bonfire was press in a straight line. Obviously, I have a little bit of a right drift on my joystick, but relatively straight, as long as it's repeatable. So now I know that even if I'm a little off, you can see I'm wiggling, but I'm still always finding my way back to this spot. So essentially, I want to find spots like this throughout the run where I can get myself stuck, and then from here, overshoot rather than undershoot. What I mean by that is, let's say it takes me 15 steps to get here, I can take 16 or 17 steps. That way I know I'm fully pressed into the corner. Rather than if I'm doing a run where it wants me to be precise and stop on a spot, that's a lot harder to do and repeat when it's a lot easier to find corners and then make a move from there. So before we continue on with the video and start building the run, I wanted to kind of break down and explain my thought process a little bit better, just because I think I was a little bit vague in that first clip there. So essentially, if you've been watching for a little while now, you know I beat Vort. And in my Vort fight, it took me 463 attempts. It was painfully brutal. It took me over 250 attempts just to get to Vort the first time. So just with that in mind, that was the first thing I wanted to overcome. Being able to get to the Crystal Sage consistently, without hassle. I wanted to build a perfect run. So I went back through all my old footage and I thought, what could I do better? What did I do wrong with the Vort fight? Why did so many runs go wrong? Why did so many runs not have the same consistency that you'd think they have when you're just repeating inputs? Now, there is definitely a certain amount of RNG in this game, and camera movement. There's a lot of things that can affect how your character moves and why that would affect a run. There's also things that I could do better to make these runs go smoother and to cut back on the amount of attempts. And so when you think about getting from the bonfire to the boss arena, I like to break it down into different sections. Each section involves a set of inputs that I have to do to get to the boss arena or to get to the next section, and each section is broken down into moves. So there's two types of moves that I've kind of categorized. There's muscle memory moves and there's corner moves. So a muscle memory move would be me pressing in, counting steps perfectly, thinking 1, 2, 3, alright, drop. I'm going to take 9 steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Press it to the right a precise amount using muscle memory, not really going off game sounds. This is precise inputs that have to be done very perfectly for them to work. So right there from the bonfire to get to this spot, that was a muscle memory move. Now let's say I turn left here. My goal is to now walk through the doorway. As you can see, I'm not lined up. I may have practiced this for, let's say, an hour, and in all my practicing, I ended up right here. I'd take a left and I'd be lined up with the door. But as you can see, there's imperfect runs. There's always mistakes you can make, there's always deviations, so it's very hard to incorporate a lot of muscle memory moves. So moving forward, I told myself I'm not going to ever do 2 back-to-back muscle memory moves, because that would mean I'd have to come, turn, line up, and then if I did another precise move where I had to run through, count, let's say I did 15 steps, turn, precise, run through, maybe that looks great on paper, and that would make the run a lot faster and cleaner. But actually having the ability to run through areas precisely like that, blindfolded, is next to impossible. So I'm never ever going to do 2 muscle memory moves back to back. Now the second kind of move is a corner move. So rather than just running through the area precisely, what I'm going to aim to do is run through. Let's say I just did a muscle memory move, turn left. Now I know I'm roughly in this area, and from there I'm going to find a spot where I can know where I am. So from here I can turn left and then pull myself into this corner, just kind of roughly pressing in a direction. Now I don't have to be precise with this, I can be rough. Let's say I overshot, I turn left, I can just pull right. I'm always going to find myself into this corner. Let's say I undershot, I turn left, all I have to do is pull right, and again I'm going to find myself into this corner, so that's a corner move. So whenever I do a muscle memory move, I always have to follow up with a corner move so I can get into a place where I know I'm going to be, and then from there I can do my next move. So with this run, those are the two things I really want you to think about. I'm never doing 2 muscle memory moves back to back, just to help me get more consistent runs. There. So I want to be able to find corners, I want to be able to find locations where I can lock on that don't have enemies nearby, because when there's enemies you can't really lock on, so I'm going to have to basically pull my way up here. I'm going to have to kill this guy. I'm thinking I'm just going to run straight past him, get myself stuck into either this corner or this corner right here, dispose of him. Ooh, no stamina. Oh, I was a little slow, so the wizard kind of woke up. I have to then run all the way through here. Again, I don't know if I'll just stop here and be able to turn, so it might be a case of finding a corner, and then from there making my move and progressing. Again, I think I'm going to have to kill this guy. He might be a little bit more annoying than the last guy, but again, still very doable. One thing we also really want to try avoiding is moving backwards, because when you move backwards in this game, or it can do 2 things. As you can see right there, that was like the perfect example of like doing a perfect backwards, which is super hard to do. Typically what happens is your camera will start to kind of like turn around you, like as you're coming towards it. It'll like pick a side and turn. So I try to never move backwards in this game. I always try to like turn and then go in a straight line. That way your camera's not moving. So again, we're going to have to work our way through here. All this seems pretty easy. All the way up here. This might be tricky. Just because the door isn't at the end, it's kind of like in the middle of the wall, so we might have to like find the end, turn around, come back, turn, that sort of thing, and then go and talk to him. So my first few attempts is pretty much just going to be me trying to do, you know, some stuff. see what corners I can find. I think for this run, getting to the Crystal Sage won't be too annoying, but killing the Crystal Sage is going to be very annoying, just because of the way her boss mechanics work, and I'll show that more further into the episode, or maybe in the next episode. So I'm really not too worried about the running section, so what we're going to do is just kind of try some stuff out and see how it works. So let's see, pressing straight line, here a drop, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, tap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. I feel like this could be a pretty good spot to get caught on. Hopefully we can do that tap consistently. Let's say we get caught here. What I'll do is 1, 2, 3. Oh, let's try that again. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Left, double lock. 5, 6, 7, 8. Kind of pull left here in case we get stuck. Alright, so we're going to try to do just that again. Just all of what we just did, we're going to try that piece, just this first section. I found doing the Vort run, I had so many attempts where I didn't fully like work through the run. What I do is like I'd learn a section and then just try to build off that. So what I want to do is learn each section confidently and then piece it together before I try doing full runs. So we're just going to try this one section that we just did. So we're going to run, drop 10 steps, tap right, 15 steps, back right 3, forward 8, left, double lock 8, pull around, walk forward, listen. So let's just try that out, guys. Here we go. Run. Was it for drop? Drop. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, tap. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 7, 8. So something clearly didn't work. Yeah, okay. I think what happened is either we got pulled too far to the left here, or I didn't pull hard enough right on the second go. Pull up here. It'd be really nice if we had a reset button. That'd be very convenient. These guys will do. That'll do. This time I'm gonna try like half blind. Like I'm gonna look down, but I'm gonna kind of have it in my peripherals just to see. Okay, that might be a problem. Hit the tree. I didn't really anticipate that. Or we could like hit the tree and then have that like 6, 7 steps there. Feels really good. They even just tap left afterwards and that'll drag us through. Okay. Okay. Let's try that again. This time I'm gonna go 9 steps and then like I'm gonna tap harder right. See if we can catch that tree a little more consistently. Drop. Okay, that's an issue. If a crab hits us, that threw off the line like a significant amount there. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so there, I don't know if you caught that, guys. It was very subtle, but what happened was I got caught on the corner for like a split second, and that affected the steps. I said 7 steps, but I got caught here. So that could bother us in the future. Plus, I'm going to change things up. We're going to try a more aggressive right pull. I'm going to go 8 steps, 2 to the right. 2 diagonal right, I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 6, 7. So that was too aggressive. I think we got to go for 9. And this crab is actually in the worst spot. He's been consistently getting in our way. And if he hits us, that's a big no-no. That's going to ruin runs. So we got to be real careful. We might have to change that, actually. Because any small thing like that can affect a run will affect a run in the long term. So trying to cut out these like stupid things that are going to just really annoy me in the future is going to be crucial here, guys. We got to build a perfect run. Okay, that time was like 6 steps. So if it's... That's why... Okay. So I have an issue with this. Because if we do make it through, and it's a clean run, we get up the steps really clean dead center, that's 6 steps. And that 7 would overshoot us, wouldn't be an issue. But if we get caught at all, and it pulls us like, let's say back here, there's no way for us to know, there's no sound cue that's good enough for us to know that we're here instead of here. So, get the fuck out of here. It may not be worth having a really clean run through, and it might be actually worth trying to get caught in a corner, like here for example. That way we have something that's repeatable, that, again, there's another sticking spot, like, this could be, like, this is just holding straight for me. But if I run, it breaks me. There's just so many things like this in the game where if you're not super careful and you don't plan ahead, then these things will catch you. So let's get a reset going here. Alright, so I'm going to try blindfolded this time. I'm going to go drop 9 steps to right, hold it, 6 stone steps, turn left. Here we go. Just book it. Soft 7, left. Alright, Oh, we actually made it in the doors. That's wild. I did not think I made it inside. So I think since we're running up the stairs super clean and we're not stopping anywhere to line up first, that means the next part, the next move we do, cannot be the same. We have to lock in somewhere to know where our position is. So what I'm going to do is try to get up the stairs. I'm going to find my set, and then once I think I'm up the stairs, I'm going to pull into the right corner beside the door. And I'm going to try to do that way I'm not like just lined up right on the door, because I think there's enough like movement in it that it might not line up the same every time. So I'm going to try to lock myself beside the door. Let's see if we can do that, guys. Remember, 9 steps, 2 to the right. Drop. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2. So, yeah, we overshot. We missed the door. Too hard. Okay. Alright, we're gonna try this out again. Remember, guys, drop into the water, 9 steps. Pull to the right a little bit. Alright, here we go. Roughly 7 steps. Pull into the corner. Tap it. Listen for the crystal. It's there. Okay, we should be in a really good spot here. If we like kind of pull to the right, we should be in the corner, so we can just turn. Go all the way to the end. Turn. Something's going on here. Let's to our right. It's in front of us. See if we can get past. We might be stuck here. We'll wait for confirmation if he hits us. Sounds like we're stuck. I think we're still stuck. No, I think we're out now. I heard the guy on the left. So if I just keep pulling right here. Oh my god. Okay. I still hear like the growling dude. He's in my right ear now though. Did I just fall? If I turn around. I'm so lost, guys. I'm at the end. Damn it. I thought I was up here. But where's this growling coming from? There's a dude growling like right underneath me, and it sounds exactly like this guy right here. Yeah, it is him. So I thought I was like stuck here maybe because I could still hear him. But it might be the guy that's like underneath the ground. Let's see. Yeah, there he is. Okay, so if we hear that growling, we know we're in this corner. Then I guess from here we can turn, double lock. 5 left. 4, 5 left. Okay, it gets really noisy out here. We do also have the box confirmations there. Guys, I think we can get this like next try, because that was such a crazy run. It all felt super fluid and natural. I didn't even feel like I had to count steps up until that point, because like there was just like good indicators throughout the whole thing. So we'll see if we can redo that. Yeah, we're lost. Oh my god. Are we through? No, I think we're still caught. I still don't think we're through. There. I feel good about this. I'm just gonna run through. Hopefully it pulls us into our corner and we can hear the guy in our right ear. Oh, went the wrong way. Oh, up here. What? Oh my lordy lord. We lost. Plain and simple. I am like so confused. What happened? Water? I'm back outside? I am so confused. Alright, I've done some practicing, kind of more in the building, so let's see if we can put that to work. This first section, you know, running to the staircase is still a little annoying. It's not very consistent, but it's still like recoverable if I don't get it first try every time. So I'm not going to change it quite yet, but if it keeps bothering me long term, I might end up changing it. So here we go, team. Alright, something got fucked up here. This run's over. This run is done. Alright, this run's over. So yeah, no wall, not recoverable. We missed it. How the fuck are we in this corner? Alright, we in the back corner again. We are up the stairs. Okay, so the lineup didn't work at some point. Okay, I gotta do 6 steps there. I did 5. I gotta do 6. We can get this, guys. Here we go. Alright, book it, book it, book it. Wait for that gong and send it. Listen for that first drop in about 3, 2, 1. Alakazam, 9 steps. Okay, recoverable. Should be in the doorway here. Insane, guys. Fucking Crystal Lily behind us. He's got nothing on me. Power chug. Easy item check. We roll through here just in case we get caught on anything wooden. Should be good here. I hear the guy on the right, so I'm going to wait for him to go away. They're just a very passive fighter, so just take our time with it. You know how it is. Called in the backup and it still wasn't enough, guys. We're just too good. I didn't even hear the second guy coming. That was crazy. He just attacked. There's like no items. So we're going to get up against this wall here. Should be against the back wall. Hear that growling in our left ear? That's a good indicator. So what I'm going to do is... Sounds a little bit closer, so hopefully we're through the doorway here. And just rinse and repeat. The growling faded, we're through. Just gonna wiggle so I don't get caught on sides. We're just going straight to the end of the top of the staircase and then getting into the right corner. Should hear growling in my right ear. It's soft, but it's there, okay. So we should be in our spot. Turn around. Please.
Well,
Let's go!
Intriguing.
Let's go, guys! Let's fucking go! That's how you do it. That's
Very
how it's
well.
done. Yes, sir.
Indeed, I am a sorcerer,
This dude's a sorcerer, guys.
with plenty to share. However, what champion demands service without recompense? Clearly, you're not that sort of man.
Clearly.
So you will make me a promise
I'll try.
that in exchange for my teaching, you will, in the form of scrolls detailing sorcery's secret. Well, very
accept.
well. You're no fool. I am Orbic. Unkindled, we will...
Okay, guys, so what we're going to do from here, I don't think we have a chance at beating the boss. But I'm going to try, because that's what we do here, guys. That's what we fucking try, alright? We do things like no one else can do them. So what I'm going to do is try to put on a chess piece. It should be main hand, second hand, rings, then armor. So I'm going to go main hand, second hand, rings, armor, chess piece. Hopefully we just equip something. Then I'm going to drop down here. Alright, we want somehow... What? Alright, so now that I've gotten the NPC I wanted, we're going to be building a path to get to the arena, or the boss fight, rather than just running through. So I'm going to basically keep this whole first section that I have here, where I'm turning through here, taking a left, coming all the way up here. Now for this next section, I've been playing with a few ideas. So what I have currently is I'm going to come to this back wall, pop a right, oops, don't double lock there, get into this corner, do a little C, double lock just so I'm facing forward, and then basically I'm just going to play it really slow from this section, just kind of take my time, like creeping forward, wait for this guy to engage me, just so I know that I'm not going too far forward, because if I walked kind of where he's standing, then there's a higher chance dude number 2 in the right room is going to come and attack me. So basically just like play it really safe, take it really slow, because we only have 7 Estus, and the boss does damage, guys, that's a fact. So play it slow in this area, slowly creep forward, try to bait the next guy. But basically we don't want to do our next lineup until we've dealt with these 2 guys. So just play it really, really slow here. So once these 2 guys are dealt with, we're going to be pushing back into this wall here, and then this isn't perfect. This is what I currently have, but basically I'm going to pull down and then like round it to the right. As you can see, not a great line. What I want to see is like a line up perfectly through the doorway. So maybe it's just going to take a little more finesse, but again, as you can see, it's not very precise. This is just going to be like a practice thing. I don't hear any sounds that are like particularly good at lining me up. So I'm not too sure exactly how this is going to work, but basically I just want to like then push through and kind of run along. I have to dodge the magic, which is going to be tough. Like knowing when I'm through, if that hits me, that's going to do a crazy amount of damage, and then just kind of spam A until I traverse the fog. And then this section, I've been doing some practicing, just listening for sounds. But as you can see, magic just destroys me. I've put on all the armor I have with the highest magic defense, which is not great, I will not lie. But yeah, it can slap. So I think that's the run we're going to try to do. If it's not working, then I will kind of practice it some more and maybe change some things. But let's just give it a couple tries. And we butchered it. Okay. Ready to take... Oh my god. Shit. Oh my god. What's going on here? I don't even understand how I got it. What? And the run is dead. Oh, we're still in the corner. God damn. Attempt 2 of the day. We got this. Just gotta lock in here. Wait for the gong. Step 1. Bam. Send it. Listen for that drop in 3, 2, 1. Bam. 9 steps. To the left. Easy lock-in. No item. To the left here. Feels solid. Not even a challenge anymore, guys. Like, oh, this is big, guys. This is so big. We actually made it in. Holy fuck, guys. Honestly, we made it in. I'm still happy with that. We still made it. We're chilling. Let's fucking go team. That was a crazy run. That felt really good. If you guys want to see me refine this run and beat the Crystal Sage, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.